So guys, we got a 2010 Honda Civic here. Actually 2011. The customer says that the AC compressor smoked. So let's see if we can duplicate this. Doesn't look seized. Turn the AC on. Compressor isn't engaging. It's on in here. See if we can turn the compressor by hand. Hopefully it's not too hot. We can turn the compressor by hand. It's not smooth though.
Above that mount, which makes a royal mess.
There we go.
I think that's what we ended up doing. Seen on a better method, do you?
Spark gauge is up. Let's see if we have pressure and if the compressor cycles at all. If it does cycle, then I'm thinking that there's an issue with that compressor, and hopefully there's not metal debris everywhere. Just started the car up, got the scan tool set up. AC compressor is off. HVAC is off. I turn it on. So the clutch is commanded on. But I'm going to bring up a diagram. I'll get a diagram and then we'll see if we got power going to it on the turning coil. And I'll be back. Guys, got a wiring diagram right here. You got a 7.5 inch, 7.5 amp fuse that goes into the AC compressor clutch relay, which feeds down in this junction box, which then comes across, comes down to the AC clutch. So I got this AES wave fuse adapter. Got my yellow lead hooked up so I can see voltage. We got 12 volts, 12.26 to be exact. Got my amp clamp hooked up, and this is just a 7.5 amp breaker. The fuse was good. It's not an issue. It's just in case something happens, I don't want to be wasting fuses. So I'm going to start this up, and we'll see if we can see the compressor engage or try to engage. So right now we have no current flow. We never had any current flow. no change. I'm gonna get my relay bypass kit out. See if we can turn this compressor on for a second. Guys, got my relay bypass kit hooked up to the air compressor. I mean the AC compressor. No change when I throw the switch. I'm gonna hook a light up to the AC compressor wire and see if we can get it to light up. So guys, I put a piercing probe down there on the AC compressor wire. Kind of hard to see. It's on the red wire. There's a black and there's a red wire. And got my amp clamp hooked up and the light. When I turn this on, lights right up. Same on here, you can see the current go by. It's probably kind of hard to see. Let's see. There you go, you can kind of see it. It'll pull 4 amps from that light bulb. So let's see if the car can control it now. The relay back in. Hook this back up. We'll see if my light turns on here. And the car controlling it. Oh, there we go, it turned on. Come on, plug this. Let's confirm. It's the clutch that's bad down there. So I'll call the customer, see what they want to do. That was a pretty easy one. Could have did that first with the test light, but I figured I'd add some extra ways to test it if anyone was interested. Pulled out, I got the wheel well liner bent back. Look at this. That clutch got hot. See how melted it is. That's probably why it didn't want to turn right. I wonder if the magnet melted inside or if the clutch was slipping. Gonna get this belt off and then we'll pull this clutch off. Extreme heat helped this come off because this slid right off. Look at that backside. Like you can see all this like melted material. Actually, I don't know if that's melted material or if that was where it was supposed to ride and now it's completely gone. We'll know when we get the new one, but this bearing is shot. I don't know if you guys can see that. It is completely gone. Could have been that this bearing failed and then smoked everything. You can actually see the balls in there. But this is probably what was making the noise when the car was idling. Probably just smoked all of this. Well, I'm gonna get the snap ring off in there if I can, and then we'll see what this compressor shaft looks like. I got the magnet off. Chipped a little bit of the compressor, but not a big deal. Magnet's all melted. There's nothing left of the bearing. All the balls fell out. Let's see what the clutch feels like. Or not the clutch, but the compressor. It feels fine. We should be able to get away with just a new clutch on here. So guys, I got the new magnet pieces and clips in the nut. New pulley, clutch, comes with shims. It's all right from Honda. And up here, trying to get the old one out. What I usually end up having to do is I'll have to cut this green ground wire. So I'll cut it a little long, and I'll show you why. I usually end up having to use the old ground because for whatever reason, when Honda put these in, they used the Phillips. Let's see if I can get this magnet out. There we go. There's the old magnet. It's all melted. But you'll see. They use the Phillips. That's hard to see. Right there, it's a Phillips, and they just tried to get it out. Doesn't matter what bit you use. It is all round. So I usually end up leaving it, and then I'll solder and heat shrink the new one to that ground, because I've never had a ground issue right there. I had to do quite a few of these, but this is what it's supposed to look like. That's what it looks like. Completely melted, and the wire's damaged there from me trying to get it out of the clip. You gotta pop these out of the clip. Then you can bend the clip out of the way a little bit right there, and then you can get the new wire in there. But I got the compressor all cleaned up, went around it with a Scotch-Brite. So I'll get this all bolted back on, set the air gap, see if it works. Guys, I used the old clutch cover to put the pulley on. Made it real nice so you didn't chew it up too much. There we go. Now I'll put the snap ring on and we'll shim it, and we'll figure out what we're doing with the wire in the front. So I found on the paper right here, it says 12 thousandths to 14 or 24 thousandths of an inch clearance. We have 16 thousandths, so it should be good. It's pretty friendly. There we go. Got the wire all clipped in. I have it heat shrunk and soldered. Got all the other wires clipped in. Let's try it, see if this works. Guys, turn the air on. Turn the temperature down. Oh man, we got cold air. That's ice cold already just for starting it. Check the compressor. Oh, it's spinning. Turn the AC off again. Make sure the compressor doesn't like hanging. Oh yeah. Turn
What do you want to do with that until I get some work going?
Just leave it there.
Just leave it on the ramp? Alright.
Yeah. So guys, it's confirmed fix. Done. Looking at why this probably failed, and all these bearings are pitted. So is this. I think water got in that. Don't you? See how,
yeah.
See how pitted the surface is? All the bearings are pitted. Probably what took it out.